Yeah, we know that the Tesla cut the price for several times in China for the Model 3. So will Polestar consider lowering the entry model version's price in the future?
Well, one thing is clear. We are a premium electric car brand. And what we have promised to the customer when we launched the Polestar 2, this price range, yes, this is what we want to fulfill and make this car available in this price range. But we are definitely not in the same game as Tesla is obviously here, reaching much more to the mass market, going into competition with brands like Volkswagen. Polestar is a premium brand. Our competition is Mercedes, Audi, BMW, Porsche. These brands is our competition, and we will not seek the price war in the mass market.
I understand that Polestar will be a niche brand, will be a niche brand instead of a brand targeted mass consumers.
You can draw the picture like that. Will we be this kind of niche brand like Aston Martin? No, definitely we need a substantial volume to have a good business. But will we go into mass market production like Volkswagen? No, neither. We are a brand that you can compare to a brand like Porsche is, like Audi maybe. Okay, Audi is very big in China. We will have long years to go till we have this kind of market. But we are a brand that is in the premium, the mass production and that kind of field we do not enter. We are a premium brand that will deliver products that convince about their great design, their great technology, the innovation. We do not enter into the price war that exists in the mass market.
So many traditional car makers like Toyota, like the Volkswagen, and also some startups like NIO, Xiaopeng, and others are joining this electric car production. And what is the advantage and disadvantages compared with those car firms?
The beauty of Polestar is that we are combining the advantages of the startup and the advantage of the OEM into the brand Polestar. We have the agility, the innovation, the fast movement of a startup, because we are a teeny tiny startup company. But the service, the development of technology, the logistics, and the secure safety and quality comes with all the experience and the backbone that we have being backed up by Volvo. Volvo, of course, gives us incredible access to resources, to logistics, to quality, to safety that is very difficult for a young, fresh startup to have it immediately available like we have it. So that is our competitive advantage. But let's face it, on top of that, we want to build a fascinating brand. And our design expertise, our expertise in making really refined products and being successful in the whole world, not just in one market, not just in China or in the US, but really being successful in all three big regions. I think that's another very special thing about this European start of Polestar.
And we know that all the Polestar 2s that have been delivered were recalled about 1 month ago, and to avoid some software issues. So, do you think some problems that electric cars uniquely have?
Well, I don't think that a safety recall is a special thing to electric cars. A safety recall, I think, is a standard in this industry, what we all do now in order to protect the customers very, very early. And let's face it, it was and is a relatively small number in the big world. I mean, others recall 200,000 cars. We recall 2,000 cars. This will be done very simple with a software update. And that's how it works in all cars, combustion engine cars, electric cars. they all are heavily driven by software, and this software can fairly easily be updated and released. So this safety recall is, in my eyes, a very good news, actually, showing that we actually take very quickly action and do not put any doubt about a faulty product to our customer. That is where we really acted very fast and wanted to get that right.
How about the IPOs for the Polestar? The IPO progress, the public listing?
Oh, yeah, well, as always, my standard answer is yes, the funding story of Polestar will develop, and you will see news about that within the next coming 12 months. But this is something that, again, just like the growth that we talked about with the company, we are not in a rush. We are not having to go now out and quickly rush into an IPO. This will, again, be deliberate steps that we take, very deliberately meaningful, step after step, which indeed at some point can lead to an IPO.